I am very sorry to that these videos are late. I was just slammed with a lot happening, and it took me like 3-4 tries to get the Aquarius video. So I am sincerely sorry for the delay in getting these out to you, and I mainly didn't want to also do it on the new moon as well. Because I get like a little bit of a funky energy during like full moons. So I was trying my best to delay this, but I do feel that more than anything, I don't want to make you guys wait. And I feel like July is kind of like a turning point in a lot of people's lives. I feel that for a lot of people, things are definitely there's like a culmination of new insights, there are new revelations, there are breakthroughs. So it's important to just have everything out in the open and see what's going on early on, so that maybe we can mitigate the effects and things like that. Okay, so let's go through the cards here, and I hope these are, let me move them over. Okay, so the first card, once again, is the Nine of Swords, okay? And the Nine of Swords is a card of depression. It's a card of, like, mental anguish. It's feeling very abandoned, feeling very alone, and having this, not being able to get that good night's sleep because your mind is racing 100 miles a minute. And it's just difficult for you to calm yourself down to the point where you can feel rested and at peace, okay? So first of all, because it's the first card out of the spread, and I usually read it as like residual energy coming through, okay? Unfortunately, it is surrounded by another dark card, which is, the tower situation. So what I am sensing here is, let me pick up that card. What I am sensing is a lot of you are not able to let things go. If there have been revelations from the past regarding, where you stand with another person, regarding your work environment, even your housing situation, even your relationship, it's something that you knew wasn't going to work out, but you stuck with it. And now, as the result, you're dealing with like a disappointment that could have been averted if you left the situation sooner, okay? So there's that sense of like, feeling very alone, feeling very stuck once again. And Pisces, I saw this energy for you in the past few months, and I do feel that a lot of you might be dealing with the aftermath of that situation, and you're still trying to figure out what is going on for you. However, the rest of the cards look very good to me. We have the World, the Hermit as well. And the Hermit, in this situation, what I am sensing is a lot of you are going to get like a proper diagnosis for a health problem, okay? So if we're reading this exclusively as like more of a physical health rather than a mental health card, you're going to get like very good diagnosis, very accurate diagnosis. You're going to get to the root of the problem of your health issues. And for those of you who are, who have been like battling with health issues, where you've like consulted multiple specialists and you still don't know what's causing it, I do sense that in general there's going to be a breakthrough in the way that they diagnose you and the way that they can proceed with treatment, okay? So it's sort of like this situation is coming through to light, and it's not like that it's not that great. They might have to do like skin biopsies, for example. They might have to like make a small incision into you to get like a sample out, and you're kind of just like, okay, I don't want to be cut into. I don't really want to deal with this pain, this physical pain. So I really want to just, get it done and over with. But they have to rely on that in order to diagnose and in order to give you proper treatment. And I do feel proper treatment is going to come into the picture, okay? So the Tower in the reverse position, I don't want you to be too alarmed. Um, it is in the reverse position, so it's, things that you knew were going to happen, you know. So even though it's like a massive shakeup, it's something that is very destabilizing. I do feel that in the reverse position, you're going to be taken care of, you're going to be okay. And the rest of the cards too indicate to me that you're going to be okay. The only thing is, if you're dealing with this situation in a medical setting, in like a physical health sort of way, the treatment is going to be quite costly, okay? So treatment is going to deplete you financially. Um, so if this is something that you're grappling with, I would say that, money is a means to an end, okay? Money can somewhat buy you good health. So you are like, um, for if you are like thinking about foregoing treatment mainly because of the financial costs associated with it, please don't do that. You can earn it back, and I do feel there are going to be opportunities for you to earn it back. A lot of you too will be able to actually get the treatment in a very cheap manner. Like you can find funding for this treatment if it's something that is beyond your price range. You can consult with people. You can like approach other people in order to help you fund it. Okay, so it is going to be costly, but I do feel that if you get a little creative, or if you put in the time to like seek out doctors who might be specialists in their field, and they might have like openings, or reach out to organizations to help you fund this. I feel that's in the cards for you. So, try your best at this situation, okay? So aside from that, if it's a mental health issue, if it is a mental health issue, at this point, you know what to expect from the other party. If it's somebody else outside of you that is causing this issue, then I do feel that you are going to be like able to scrap it once and for all. So, you know, um, I keep mentioning this for Pisces, and I do feel that the message needs to be reiterated every month for some reason. Um, Boundary issues, okay? Don't take on other people's problems. I know you try your best to be nice, and Capricorn's getting the same message. You really try your best to like help out other people, but you're getting yourself caught up in other people's lessons. So it's counterproductive, and that's not the way we live life, okay? And it's just, I feel like a lot of these things can be averted. So in the past, you were very, very sympathetic, you were very, very giving, and you yourself didn't ask these important questions. And I'm not saying this is your fault or anything like that, but I do feel that you overlook a lot of flaws in people, and which is always a good thing. Like you give them the benefit of the doubt, but time and time again, people will disappoint you, okay? So it is so important to be discerning. So moving forward, be a little bit more discerning so that you can invite the right people into your life that don't create a lot of drama in your life, okay? So let's just get that out there. For those of you who have once been romantically involved with like an air sign, it can be male or female. I do feel that there might be like communication once again from this person. And we do have, Venus in retrograde as well, which is a good potential opportunity for, exes or new love, um, new insights into a previous love situation. That can creep into the works as well. So either way, the rest of the cards look very, very favorable when it comes to new things, okay? So new situation, new love interests as well. So we are going to get like a spark of passion that is coming through into your life. A lot of you might be dealing with like an earth sign, especially like a Taurus. For those of you who are dealing with a Taurus on the romantic front, this person is going to like is going to be your rock and your foundation, and this person is going to bring a lot of it's going to revitalize your love life. You're going to feel as if your sense of your sense of passion, your sense of like care, like moving forward. It's sort of like new possibilities in passion, in love, in excitement are indicated here, okay? Because of the World and the Ace of Wands. So these are very, very good cards in terms of newness. However, you're still kind of like looking back at the past and wondering if there's anything. It's sort of like you feel very guilty for leaving the other party where they are while you're pursuing new abundance or new opportunities in your life. Don't feel guilty. It's just, they're dealing with their own things, okay? And when you're looking at like life circumstances, we have the Wheel of Fortune. There will be times when it's upright for certain signs. There will be times when it's reversed for certain signs. It is just the normal ebb and flow of life, okay? You're going to hit like highs one day, you're going to hit lows the next, for example. And it's just the way life works. So just because they're stuck in, a really bad place, that doesn't mean that one day they're not going to get out of it. It doesn't even mean that they can't get out of it without your help. So don't play the guardian angel to other people. Okay, there's nothing wrong with wanting to help people, but if you yourself are so emotionally invested in the outcome of other people's lives, that's where the boundary issues come in. Okay, so try to insulate yourself, trying to figure out um, where you draw the line between what it is that you can do for another person and what it is that you have to do for yourself. Not in the spirit of selfishness, because you're going to look at the situation as if I have the potential to help, so I should always help. And that's a really good way, and that's a very like spiritual and also like a very kind way of looking at life. However, if you can't even take care of yourself and you're trying to help other people, no one wins here. So, based on this spread, I would say that if you're in situations where your life is kind of like going awry, and then instead of focusing on solving the problems that are coming through in your own life, you're trying to like reach out and help other as a distraction, okay? If you are a Pisces dealing with that circumstance in which you're trying to escape your own problems by trying to help others solve theirs, it just doesn't make sense, okay? So approach your own life with a little bit more practicality, and then in general everything is going to be fine. You have very amazing cards here. So once again, it's a ignition, like the rekindling, almost like a new lease on your life, a new lease on your passion, okay? And it's going to go unbridled. So basically you have a lot of like propulsion forward in the love front as well, okay? In passion, in expansion, in your sense of like optimism in life. So the past, leave it behind. It is going to be taken care of. The universe will step in to allow the situation to happen, to like leave your life once and for all. So let it go emotionally. I feel like If it's like a betrayal, if you're dealing with like hurtful words thrown about from another person, from another party, especially if those of you who are dealing with like an air sign, if you're in that situation, or if you have like financial worries, financial constraints, this situation, they're just going to be left out of your life for good, okay? So this energy here is kind of like, this ends here. And, you know, the Queen energy, Queen of Swords, is mainly about severing ties to the past, okay? So everything else in the present looks very negative. It's just a matter of, do I stay or do I go? You know, like, actually, do I stay or do I go? And I feel that a lot of you will make the right decision and just move forward with the rest of your life. Don't let the past haunt you. I feel that physically the other party is gone. However, like emotionally, not even emotionally, you're kind of like severed from them emotionally. But mentally, you're still thinking about them, you're still wishing them the best, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't take it on as a burden, okay? And what I mean by that is, be realistic about what it is and what it is that you can do to help another person and what is completely out of your control. Because I do sense that a lot of you hang on to people and situations past their expiration date. And when you're kind of like in that situation where you've held on for something to something for so long, you're so personally, emotionally invested in it that you can't accept the outcome. So I hope this makes sense to you. Just please move on to better things, okay? Seize new opportunities when they come into the picture. If you have a new love interest, it looks very promising. It looks very, very favorable, very promising. If it's like, I'm getting like almost, you know, since we are reading this as the past and this is the future, we have like earth and fire here. So proceed with earth and fire rather than, you know, things from your past which have not served you well, especially things that, or people that might have been like very painful, that might have last like really painful impressions, that might have been like very hurtful to your emotional health, okay? So more than anything, as a water sign, and especially if you are a Piscean woman watching this, if you are a Piscean woman and you are deeply affected by other people, just know that, you know, you are the receptive energy here. And if you're around toxic, negative people, it's going to like overrun your life. It's going to bring in a lot of toxic energy because of your receptive nature. So be very careful about who you surround yourself with. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Um, and I said the same. Scorpios, Scorpio women are better at taking care of themselves because, you know, with the symbol of the scorpion, they have the stinger, okay? They let people in, but then once they get burned, they will retaliate. So they know how to take care of themselves. And, you know, for the sign of Cancer, it's representative of the crab. So when they're hurt, they have that outer shell to protect them, and they can withdraw into themselves and protect themselves. You are the two fish, okay? So that means you need a partnership. You need another person like alongside you. And because of it, you are like absorbing a lot of you are absorbing the vibes of other people. So it is really important to surround yourself with positive people. Otherwise, you're going to always be mired in other people's negative energies. So please just try to take care of this situation this month because it keeps popping up. And if it's in the past, let it go. Just let it go. There's no point in hanging on to situations that you can't change, okay? And if this is a health problem, once again, you are going to get a resolution from this situation. So I do feel that, you know, in general, things look very, very favorable. And keep in mind as well that for those of you who are in a work environment, there will be a lot of stabilizing energy coming in the last 2 weeks. So just keep your head down, lay low, and focus on your work, okay? Like I said, a lot of new opportunities on love and life will be cycling through for you for this month. So you might get a little bit distracted, okay? Or you might take on like multiple projects as well, which you can handle, um, just fine. But it seems to me like it's going to be a busy month for you guys as well, because you are trying to juggle multiple things. You're trying to juggle possibly, different love partners, love interests, and there's nothing wrong with that if you're casually dating. And for those of you who are single, I do feel that focusing on your work situation is going to be on the forefront for this month. If you are single and you have like relationship, prospects, people who are promising you relationships and love and things like that, I do feel that you're going to move forward and you're going to be less committed, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I do feel that a lot of you might have put all your eggs in one basket in the past and you got burned. And as a result, you're just a little bit more cautious, more methodical about how you want to proceed with new love interests. There might be two in the picture for you. I'm getting like possibly a Taurus and also like a fire sign, like an earth sign, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn even as well, but a lot of you might be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, and you're and like a fire sign, somebody that is very like outgoing, very spontaneous. They like to travel, somebody that travels from far away, that can also be like a different ethnic, cultural background from yourself, okay? So this is somebody that is very exciting, and you feel, that sense of puppy love, that sense of infatuation all over again. So you might be trying to push things forward and to make things work out with this other person that you're very fascinated by, okay? So balancing, the love situation with work is going to be the challenge for this month, but I feel that you're going to be able to handle it just fine. If you feel like a little bit weak bodily, if you're feeling like your health is not at its best, don't worry, the situation will pick up for you, and I'm sensing here that a very good, precise diagnosis is going to be able to help you navigate this situation, okay? So if we are looking at this as a piece of the Celtic cross, I do feel that financial worries, even though you don't have the financial resources, I do feel that you should go ahead with it because the universe will take care of you, okay? We have the Hierophant as well in the upright position. So what I am sensing here is divine intervention as well. It is sort of at work. And I look at usually, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. So these are external forces outside of yourself trying to come together to help you, guide you on your right path, okay? So when it comes to financial issues, don't worry. You still have to be careful about budgeting, and you still have to, the universe will only help you so much, okay? You still have to do the legwork yourself, but if you're willing to do the legwork, the universe will help you halfway. It will meet you halfway, and it will be very like soothing. It will be very like uplifting. So what I am sensing here is if there is a medical issue or a medical problem, it is going to be resolved. You are going to get like news about how to move forward. If there are like medical issues that are not taken care of because you don't have the financial resources, I do feel that for this month, a lot of you will be given, opportunities, will be pointed in the right direction as to how and where and from whom you can get treatment for like a fraction of the price, okay? So what I'm sensing here is that you might even like work off your debt, for example. You might even like, even if it's like a student loan issue, for example, you might work with an organization for a certain amount of years, and then they will cancel the debt. You might even like be able to intern for somebody, and then you don't think that they're going to pay you, but at the end they're just like, okay, you did a really good job, so we're going to pay you that much. And that's why it's important to be diligent on the work front as well, okay? Financial worries will lift for you, so don't worry, but the universe will meet you halfway. So put in the initial work, and the universe will be there to guide you in the right direction, away from past troubles into, the light at the end of the tunnel. So overall, like especially the second happen and solidify and gel themselves and cement themselves in a way that is really favorable for this. You know, it's a period of like massive family gatherings. So a lot of you might be dealing with exes, might be getting invites from people from your past. So I'm not surprised that all of these things are coming out, and then it can get costly, it can get expensive. So that's another way that this can play out. Rein in your finances, keep that under control, have a budget, and I do feel that you're going to get a lot of divine guidance. The universe is on your side. A lot of new opportunities are opening up for you in life and love, okay? So, take it easy this month. Don't invest emotionally in relationships too soon. Take some time off between, partners, so that you really like figure out in your head what it is that you want. And in general, that I do sense that you don't really have to worry much this month. It is going to be a nice, vibrant month. And because all the cards are showing up like as solitary people, I do feel that work is going to take the forefront, and personal evolution, like mental growth, mental health, physical growth, physical health, and things like that, are going to be important for you more than relationships, more than anything else. What you want to do and how you want to live your life, and the things you value and the things that you want to proceed ahead with, are going to be important for this month, because the cards are showing up like one, they're all like picturing one person in the cards. So this month is more about you, what you want to do, how you want to proceed, rather than about other people. And it's fine, because this is the month for you to focus on the work front, okay? And focus on your finances and see how you can fix these issues if there have been financial dips, or if there has been like a financial shortage, okay? So overall, it is going to be a good month. Enjoy yourself. Network as well, okay? And the earth sign looks very, very favorable for you. New earth signs, new fire signs look very favorable for you as well. So, promising. And take care of yourself.